Hi everyone, welcome to Words Are Medicine with Dr. Estrelita Bruce. Hey everyone, I'm Dr. E and I just want to welcome you to Words Are Medicine. I am so excited about today because we are kicking off our first episode. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss any Words Are Medicine episode. I'm so grateful that you have joined me today. I do not take it lightly. I truly believe your time is valuable, and I truly believe that Words Are Medicine is going to benefit you today. Words Are Medicine is about medication for the soul. And if you don't know about Words Are Medicine, make sure you check out the video that talks about Words Are Medicine, the inception of it, and you can learn a little bit about me. Today we are talking about the pill of capacity. Now, the word capacity means the maximum amount that you have to give. Think of cap. Why is capacity so important? It is because we have capacity to give on a daily basis from a mental, emotional, physical, financial, and spiritual standpoint. And oftentimes we talk about setting boundaries with other people, but really boundaries start with ourselves. And this is a great way for us to assess our own boundaries by knowing what our capacity is. It is our limit. It is our max. And so when we talk about knowing your capacity, the word know means to have knowledge of and the awareness of. And once you have that awareness and knowledge of your own capacity, you can begin to say no. In between the K and the W, no is the word no. This is a great and practical way for you to begin to assess yourself and set boundaries with yourself first, and then begin to implement that with other people. Now, why is there an emphasis in capacity? I'll tell you. In 2020, the pandemic hit. No one could escape the pandemic. It was a global trauma. What I have found, the recurring theme was many individuals were really frustrated that they could not give of themselves the way that they could pre-pandemic. And when you put that in perspective, a trauma is anything outside of our normal range and usual ability to cope with stress. We can cope with stress in our usual way, in our everyday routine. But when something unexpected happened as a pandemic, we are now being forced to shut down. Many individuals that came to counseling had to deal with their issues and their challenges. That's one area and that's one part. But the frustration really came when individuals were often disappointed or in disarray because they were trying to figure out, why can't I give of myself the way that I used to pre-pandemic? There are a lot of things that we cannot control in our lives, right? But we can focus on what we can control. And what we can control and to be able to assess is our capacity. We had to just really stop and assess and say, you know what? I don't have it to give emotionally today. I'm really impacted by this. And so it really relieves the pressure off of ourselves to be able to give at that same high level intensity and performance. So I just want you to think about capacity today. What area in your life do you really need to assess? I have provided for you a free Jumpstart worksheet. This is going to be attached to every episode. It's because I am more of a practical therapist. I love when my clients come in and they discuss, how they're feeling, and we really process emotions. But I'm all about transformation, and that means that most of the time, most of their life is spent outside of sessions. So how will you implement what you know outside of sessions? And this is a great way for you to be able to download that and define what capacity is. Go ahead and check out all the specific areas of your life that you have to give in and begin to assess and really ask yourself, how much do I have to give in this area or that area? And I promise you, the more that you implement that, this will be a great way for you to set boundaries with yourself and also with others. Well, I hope the pill of capacity was one that you needed today, one to medicate your soul. I am truly excited about taking this journey with you, and just know that you can come back here. I would love to hear your feedback and comments, and please let me know how capacity impacted you today. What areas of your life really resonated with you? And even post this episode, begin to implement this in your everyday life. I would love to hear maybe how you've made some changes changes so that you could self-care better. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. Again, I'm Dr. Estrelita Bruce, and I look forward to seeing you at our very next episode of Words Are Medicine with Dr. E. Until next time.